Happy Thursday, everybody! Anyway, it's Throwback Thursday, and what better way to do a throwback than replaying one of the first games I played on my channel long before I became a VTuber. This is a director's cut, rather, of a game that I played way back when. It's called Kathy Rain, and this is the director's cut, as I mentioned. It's a point-and-click adventure game, a mystery-themed game that it's set during the 90s, and it seeks to emulate the style of point and clicks back then. It's a very enjoyable game. It's a fun game. It's a great game. If you're an OG and if you remember from back in the old Twitch days and you remember this, props to you. And if you're new and stopping by for the first time, enjoy it nevertheless. I'm going to get started right now. Make sure everything is... And like I mentioned, my Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship is still active. I'm gonna drop the command. You can see it in chat. For the YouTube video, it hides everything from stream elements, so I'll just type it in the description. Ah, this song! It is just... 90s college dorm.
Hey, you.
Hey.
She's so sassy, I love her.
Oh, man.
Gosh, this music is so good.
Oh, God, this is so comfy. I'm just gonna lie here and suffocate on my own vomit now.
I had a thing I wanted to tell you.
Uh-huh. This room sure looks different when it's spinning.
So I was browsing through the used book ads in the paper when I...
Listen, Eileen, I'm totally excited about books right now, but...
Wait, hear me out! So I noticed this article about a war veteran from Conwell Springs who just died. I remembered that you used to live there and everything, and...
Oh, how I wish for joyful, blissful sleep.
And get this! His name was Joseph. Joseph Rain.
What did you just say?
You knew him, right? I knew it! I knew you'd know him.
Which option should I pick?
I haven't seen him since I was a kid. A lifetime ago. Hey, wait a minute. I never told you where I grew up.
Oh, well, I might have sort of looked you up.
That is
geez.
not cool, Eileen. Seriously.
Yeah, seriously,
I just
that's
couldn't
not
help myself.
Well, one of these days you're gonna help yourself to a restraining order. I'm just telling you this as a
Got
friend.
him!
I know.
Let me just hit that sound effect.
Anyway, you should know that the funeral is tomorrow.
Ah, right, I forgot
Are
I
you gonna
didn't
go?
set it up on my stream
know.
deck.
Good night, Eileen.
That's something I gotta get to.
Good night, Kathy.
That was awkward, because I did just do a clean reinstall of this computer, so naturally, Stream Deck isn't fully optimized and set up. Yeah, we're in 1995. This is set in the year 1995.
Oh, God, make it stop.
Isn't that a mood?
That movie's not out yet. It's a promo poster Eileen got for being an extra. She tells everyone who walks in here the same joke. Spoiler alert, the boat sinks.
She was an extra in Titanic? Wow.
Looks like Eileen left a note for me here. Hi, Kat. Since it's such a long drive, I set the alarm so you won't miss the funeral. Thank me later. E. I'm
Is she
so
a programmer?
getting a new roommate.
Because she used /E. I mean, she's using a computer
Well, I
and
guess I
she
should get
seems
going. I'm
like
late
the
enough as it is.
programmer, hacker kind of type. It's been a while since I played this game.
I'm fairly sure it's about some guy who falls in love with his golden retriever.
Not like that, I hope.
I think that movie is about a girl and a boy who hate each other at first and then they fall in love for no reason at all. Oh, wait. That's every romantic comedy ever.
Ooh. Ooh, a suitcase. It's very
Eileen's
pink.
girly suitcase. There's a sticker on it with her full name. Eileen Mildred Summers. Mildred. Oh my god, I'm gonna get her for that. I wish I could wrap up that fact and save it for Christmas.
She's so sassy. I love her.
Makeup check, hair check, horrible mood, and contempt for humanity check.
Oh my goodness. Cross.
Honestly, she can believe in what she wants as long as she doesn't try to shove it down my throat. Eileen's schedule. There's a note for today. Set alarm clock for Kathy. Can't have her miss the funeral. We meet again, Mr. Bear. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault you ended up so close to my lighter. Eileen's closet, filled to the brink with inherited clothes and Christian joy. Eileen borrowed it from school. She takes a bunch of computer classes. I'm no geek, but I know how to use one. A computer, that is, not a geek.
Made your best efforts to miss the funeral. I just got an achievement that says procrastinator.
Our room phone. It's got an external line. I don't need to make any calls right now.
I just like to examine everything.
The Thing. One of my favorite horror movies. Eileen makes her bed with surgical precision.
And Kathy doesn't. Oh, cool. A board game based off the Thing? That's neat.
My electric guitar. Got it cheap from a lesbian I met at a concert. Helped me get rid of my last 2 roommates. Messy. Just the way I like it.
What else you got here? The blinds.
Pulp
Another
Fiction.
poster.
Love that flick. Just some random band poster.
No other posters I can recognize. So yeah, they're definitely very different. Like she's all like into hard rock and horror movies and stuff, and the other girl is all super girly and into like romance films. I always like that little contrast. Let's head on over to the cemetery. Yeah, she rides a hog. Oh, gee, is that the police?
Ugh, just my luck.
Do you know how I
Oh,
pulled
the
you
music
over,
is
ma'am?
so good. And the voice acting, too. I just want to roast him like this. I'm gonna do it.
That ticket quota of yours wasn't gonna fill itself?
Trying to be a smartass, ma'am? Nobody
Worth
likes
it.
a smartass.
Worth it.
Do you know how fast you were going?
Yes.
And I don't care.
And
I don't care.
Yes, sir?
a
Yeah?
smartass playing dumb. Aren't you just a perfect blend of obnoxious?
Yet, so I'll wait.
I guess
It'll be
so.
fine. Sorry,
Look,
it's just
I'm really
a
sorry,
little
officer.
bit of
I'm in
thunder.
a
Just a
huge
little.
hurry to this thing, and the road has been empty for miles. You know how it is.
Well, what I do know is that the speed limit here is 65. I clocked you at 77. You're getting a ticket.
Oh, to the movies? I prefer horror flicks.
She's so funny.
Regular comedian, huh? Don't quit your day job.
Gosh, the writing. So, like, I don't know why you get bothered to give her a ticket when there's no people around. It just crops for as far as the eye can see. It's not like you're in a pedestrian zone or a residential area. And nobody, as far as I can tell, nobody else was on the highway.
Well, here we are after a 40-minute drive and a harebrained speeding ticket. God, I really need a smoke.
I skipped that
Guess
last dialogue. Dang it.
Dead people rule.
Gotta try not to skip dialogue. Is there a way to, There's no way to check the... There is no way to check the log, I see. Well, that stinks. Let me see if any of the F keys give me any, nope. That's a bit of dialogue that I'll never know what they said. RIP. It's called Who Goes There? Oh, you mean the board game for the thing?
No time for that now. I'm late for the funeral. No time for that now.
I see, I see. Interesting. So her grandpa's dead.
We are gathered here today to honor a person of great integrity, a pillar of the community, and a decorated war hero. His name was Joseph Irving Rain.
I see.
We all remember his warm heart, his compassion, and his eagerness to help others. His passing, while our loss, is surely heaven's gain. Now we entrust our brother Joseph to God's mercy. We commit his body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. In sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life through our Lord Jesus Christ, who will transform our frail bodies so that they may be conformed to his glorious body, who died, was buried, and rose again for us. To him be glory forever. Amen.
Is it amen or amen? I always say it amen. That's Grandma, I'm guessing.
Oh, Kathy, you big baby. Just talk to her.
That's her grandma.
Excuse me? Mrs. Rain?
Have we met, Anna? You look strangely familiar.
It's me. It's Catherine.
Catherine who?
You don't recognize me? I guess it's been a while. I might be a bit taller than you remember me.
Kathy? Bless my soul. Look at you all grown up. Oh, how I wish Joseph could see you now, finally coming home.
Let's hope he can. Wherever he is.
A comforting thought, dear. Lord, how long has it been? 10 years? 15?
15 sounds about right. I was 6 when Mom took me away.
Goodness. We have some
Looks
catching
like
up
her
to
parents
do
were
then.
divorced then.
I want to know everything. Listen, I'm not quite ready to leave yet, but why don't you join me at the house in half an hour?
Sure, I'd love to. I passed
There's
it on
an
my way here. It
achievement
shouldn't be too
for
hard to find.
trying to use a stun gun
I'll see you
on your
soon.
grandma, but
I'm so glad
I'm
you
not
found
that
your
kind
way
of
back
person.
home. I can't wait for us to have a chance to talk.
Why?
here.
Why
See you
would
in a
you
bit.
put in an achievement for chasing a sweet old grandma? Game, what you doing? Oh, this music is so pretty. Let me listen to it for a little bit.
You don't want to get me started. Let's just say me and the humble servants of God have a history of not getting along.
He's gonna talk to her.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Of course he talks to her.
Thanks.
If you wish to find God, the Church of the Holy Trinity is always open to you.
Is that so?
Here, have a brochure. It's never too late to turn away from a path of sin.
No sin.
Behind those words is a deep wound, a desire to belong. If you let him, Christ can fill that void.
Ugh, please don't make Christ fill my void. I'm totally not up for that.
The crude facade of a lost soul. I'll pray for you. I wish you comfort in this time of grief.
Alright, so... Oh, we can select different bikes. This is new. I never really noticed that before. Anyway, we're going to the Rain residence now. It be
Grandma.
raining. I love the detail in the pixel art. It looks great.
A mere single pair of boots on display. Boy, do we live in different worlds. Nice black leather coat. Right up my alley. Cute red horse. It's some old Swedish thing, I think.
I like to
This
examine
bed looks
everything.
fresh. Grandma must have had this restored recently. An old wheelchair. Not too dusty. Grandpa must have used it towards the end. kind of winter forest scene.
Let's not mess with the phone book yet. I don't think we
small tube.
can. Oh, no, stop.
Oh, hello, dear. I was just...
Sorry, I couldn't resist taking that old wheelchair for a spin. Oh, don't give me that look. I put it back.
You haven't changed one bit. Always kidding around, just like when you were little. Come, have a seat. We have so much to talk about. So, now, tell me about your life in the city.
Oh, there's not much to tell. I'm going to school for journalism. It's my second year. I ride a motorcycle in case you missed it there out front.
Oh, that's right. Just like your father.
Yeah, I suppose.
I
Yeah.
must ask, have you heard anything
Yeah.
from your father?
Her-
Anything at all?
No, nothing since he bailed way back then.
I expected as much. He
Oh,
disappeared
so it
without
wasn't a
trace.
divorce. He just
No matter,
disappeared.
that's ancient history. How's Sharon then?
Avoid the subject. No reason to bring it up now.
Mom's good. Yeah. She's kind of between jobs right now, but things are okay.
I'm glad to hear it. I was worried about how you two would cope in the city, considering Sharon's problems.
Yeah, about that. I'm sorry I didn't visit sooner, Grandma. Mom, she told me all these horrible lies about you and Grandpa. When I was old enough to understand what she was doing, I felt like it was much too late.
Wow.
It wasn't your fault, dear. You were a child. I'm just happy that you're here.
Sounds like
now.
the mom's the one who's a crappy
Me too.
parent.
So, what about you? How have you been doing all these years?
Maybe they
I've
were
been
both
lonely
bad
ever
parents.
since the accident.
But it's
There's no denying that.
but it seems that the
What
father
accident?
just disappeared. Like
Goodness gracious. Of course
I guess
you
we'll
don't
find out.
know. She took you away before it all happened.
Don't know what.
I will never forget that dreadful day. August 16th, 1981. It was the middle of the night when Sheriff Truman knocked on our
guess we're
door.
gonna find out.
He had Joseph with him. I couldn't even recognize Joseph at first. All dirty and wet with an awful blank stare on his face, like his soul had been ripped from his body. Since that day, he never spoke a word, forever confined to that blasted wheelchair.
Really? For all this time? I had no idea.
It came as a shock to all of us.
That's horrible, Grandma. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, dear.
Incident in 81.
Why do you think Grandpa suddenly left that night in 81?
I haven't the faintest idea. He acted very peculiar not long before it happened, disappearing for hours at a time. At first, I even suspected he was having an affair. When I asked him about it, he just said he was chasing old demons. It must have had something to do with the war.
Yeah, PTSD's a bitch.
Maybe it was post-traumatic stress disorder? Grandpa always had a hard time showing weakness.
I don't know, dear. I'm just speculating. I didn't think Joseph was a man of few words. I'm sure he...
Let's see here. What did doctors
What
say?
do the doctors have to say?
Persistent vegetative state.
Oh wow,
what
something
they
really
call it.
big must have happened to put
I've
him
heard
there.
it all by now. One doctor said it was a stroke. Another claimed it was a seizure. The third hack tried to sell it off as a severe infection. It's all a load of tripe. I had an MRI performed on Joseph. It's one of those state-of-the-art head scans.
Yeah, this was in the 90s
I've
when
heard of them.
MRIs were new.
Yes, well, according to the scan, his brain was completely intact.
Huh.
They thought it was a
Interesting.
technical problem at the time, some kind of glitch, but the result was the same after 3 different scans on 3 different machines. Eventually, they had to confess that they simply had no credible explanation for the state he was.
And this injury just happened to occur on the very same night he mysteriously disappears?
I suspect something
Indeed.
supernatural.
I refuse
I
to
do
believe it
recall
was a coincidence.
something supernatural happening later on in the game.
What did Sheriff Truman have to say about the matter?
Not much. He said the sheriff was convinced there was some kind of foul play. He later said that he was sorry, but that he...
You know, I could try to find out.
You're welcome to try, dear.
Okay, I think I'll head over to the sheriff's station. Would be nice to witness police doing some actual police service.
Sure, you go ahead.
New location added. Okay. Pack of cigarettes, zippo lighter. Okay.
Well, gotta go, Grams.
Bye, Kath.
Let's see what's on the bookshelf.
A decent-sized book collection. Most of them science or history. An intricate toy airplane with moving... I remember playing with that. Grandpa had a whole collection of them.
Portrait.
Grandpa in his Air Force uniform. Looks to be in his early... Planes, and more planes. Some woman dressed fancy. I'm not sure how I'm related to her, but she has my hair.
Let's examine
Planes,
everything. Still more planes.
Planes?
All
That's
of
my
them.
great-grandfather, Eric Wren. I never met him. They changed the spelling to Rain after he died, I think. I used to love digging through those drawers when I was a kid, looking for coins, buttons, and trinkets. Expensive-looking scotch. That thing has been standing there forever.
Took some time to reminisce. Just got an achievement that says nostalgic.
Nice leather chair. Freckles, the old farm cat.
Can't examine the television,
That's where
huh?
the nice china is kept. Only for special occasions. A painting of a blue sky with clouds. Grandma always had a penchant for little angel figurines like these.
E being Eileen, by the way. When she says, I bet E would love them, she's referring to Eileen, her roommate. I don't think we're supposed to go upstairs yet, are we? Let's see what
I
happens.
shouldn't overstay my welcome.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh my goodness, the music. So good. Wait, hold on. I want to go back really quickly, because wonder if I can go back to the dorm room really quickly. I wonder if this one little... I can't go back to the dorm room yet. I think there was a reference I caught earlier on in the game, but I don't think I get it right then and there. Let's look around.
Land of the Free. A medieval fortress near an ocean, probably supposed to be somewhere in Europe. A bunch of cops lining
Sheriff.
up for a photo.
What's the deal with that bum?
A medieval fortress.
What bum?
Hey,
Oh,
Well, listen to another conversation a little bit. He said, what bomb? And then I want to see what happens next. I guess I lost it. Whatever. Rip overheard conversation.
hi.
hello.
Do I have to commit a crime to get your attention? Because I seriously will.
Man,
Getting too
I'm
many
really
notifications
quite busy at
from
the moment.
Webtoon. Let me just...
Hey, wait. I know you.
I'm pretty sure you don't.
Yes, I do. You're Kathy. Kathy Rain.
My reputation precedes me, in a kind of but not totally creepy way.
Aw, come on. It's me, Lenny. Lenny Marks.
I'm drawing a blank.
Really? You don't remember us playing when we were little kids?
Not really.
Darn. Oh, that's a bummer.
I wanted to ask if you know anything about my grandfather's accident.
I really don't know much beyond the rumors. The sheriff may have more information, but even he probably doesn't know anything that isn't in the report.
It's a scam. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I think I'll have a chat with the sheriff then.
Sure thing. His office is to your right.
Well, gotta go.
Good luck.
I can't save the game.
Oh, and have a complimentary cup of joe if you want.
Ah, maybe later.
Sure thing.
Why can't I save the game?
Lots of
check
police
something.
reports. They all look fairly recent, though. Nothing older than 1990.
How's the paperwork coming along, Lenny?
I'll listen to this conversation now.
Okay, I guess. Maybe halfway through.
That's no good. We're gonna have to cancel lunch today.
Again? Oh, man.
Your motivation shouldn't be limited by your growling stomach, Lenny.
If you say so, boss.
Let me just put this back on.
A potted.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Oh crap, it's you again.
The smartass returns. You have some more crimes to confess?
Oh, you know, maybe a felony or two.
Wouldn't be surprised. Look, I'm busy here. What do you want?
I just have a few questions, that's all.
Fine. Go ahead.
Do you know what happened to Joseph Rain in 81?
He had a stroke in the woods. That's what happened.
If
Was
that's
it really
all
a
there
stroke?
is, why would Sheriff Truman open an investigation?
It was just standard procedure. A general occurrence report always has to be filed.
I see. Did you know him at all?
No, I haven't been in town for long. Man sure has one hell of a reputation, though. It's been over a decade since he was put in that wheelchair, and people still talk about the man he used to be. It's like he was a cult leader or something.
Sounds like a conspiracy theory to me.
Could be, but you know what they say. Things too good to be true usually are.
Police report.
Can I have a look at that report?
Absolutely not. They're official police documents.
Why not? I thought filed police reports are public record.
Not in this state, they ain't.
But I'm family. Doesn't that count for something?
You consider yourself family? I've never even seen you before in this town.
It's complicated.
Guess what's complicated? Not to mention illegal. Handing out evidence to anyone who asks for it.
Lenny, a little help here? Don't you agree that he's taking by the book too far?
Well, boss, she is his granddaughter, really. I don't think it's any...
Don't you think I know that? There are rules. Am I the only one in here who cares about the law?
I don't like this
Too
guy.
much coffee? Try not to pop a vein.
Oh, better sit back.
Cuff me, officer. Spare me the torment of your rhetorical questions
no.
and veiled threats.
Kathy, no.
Just follow the rules like everyone else. I've had enough of this nonsense.
Fine.
Don't want to mess with him when he's mad.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Hey, I need to see the police report from 81 when my grandfather was found by the old sheriff.
We only keep reports filed after 1990 in here, so I'd have to go check the archives in the other room. If it was up to me, I'd be happy to go take a look, but you heard the sheriff before. I'm sorry, but I can't help you unless he approves it.
Ugh, fine.
Search to replay the heart.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
I can't while he's sitting there.
Take the coffee maker?
Just your standard coffee maker. What should I do with it?
Let's see here.
It's...
Wait for him to stop using it. Aha! Oh, he's distracted. Go.
All right.
Lenny, quit loitering and make some goddamn coffee.
10-4, coming right up.
That voice
Oh, it
sounds
better
kind of
be.
familiar. I feel like I've heard his voice somewhere before. Now they're distracted, you can go in. Oh, I missed that. Guess he was watching that. I gotta try not to skip dialogue.
Hey,
What? I can't hear you.
Let's first see those police reports and the note.
Lenny, for the last goddamn time, stop leaving the locker keys on this table. Always put them back in your desk when you're done. This phone is not here for your personal calls either. The county shouldn't have to pay for your giggly shenanigans. Sheriff.
Where are those police reports? They've gotta be around here. Ah, here we go.
Okay. These must be the archived police reports that Lenny was talking about. Time to start digging. Yes, found it. August 16th, 1981. Let's have a look.
An individual was encountered on the side of the dirt road a few miles from Conwell Springs, blindly walking forward with his eyes wide open. The subject was identified as Joseph Rain. He did not respond when touched or spoken to. He appeared to be dirty from head to toe and wet up to his knees. Mr. Rain was fiercely clutching a small tape recorder, complete with tape. Being cooperative, he could be led into the squad car and transported back to town. Picked up Mrs. Rain and brought her along with Mr. Rain to the emergency room at the community clinic. Upon routine inspection of the patrol car, a tape recorder was found discarded on the back seat, filed as evidence in locker 5. Okay.
I'm gonna have to get my hands on that recorder. Hey,
Hi there.
So, why'd they put you in that cell?
It's all just a big misunderstanding.
Is that so?
Yeah, I didn't mean to steal anything. I was just using my pockets to move the beer to the checkout.
That's the
Sure.
worst excuse I have ever heard.
Yeah.
For your information, I happen to have a deadly fear of shopping carts.
I take my last statement back. This excuse is even worse.
Hey, it wasn't your father who was killed by a shopping cart when you were 8.
Oh my gosh.
I sure hope not.
To be fair, mine wasn't either. It was just Uncle Bob. But that doesn't mean it was any less traumatic, mind you. To this day, I still get nervous breakdowns at grocery stores.
Let me just move
I
this
think I've
closer.
heard enough, buddy.
You're right. We should stop before the flashbacks begin.
You need to keep the blonde cop out there busy for a while.
I do?
$10 says you do.
I'd say my services in this matter are worth at least $20.
9,
15.
8,
Fine, 10.
7.
Deal.
Good.
So, what am I doing again?
Distract that young cop in the lobby. I don't care how you do it, as long as you keep him occupied for a while.
Okay then, let me know when.
Will do. Okay,
See ya!
Hey, the jail.
oh, sorry. I think that guy...
Search the desk. Make it quick.
Okay, let's...
got it. Time to waste more.
Lenny, coffee.
Jeez Louise, already? I'll take care of it, boss.
Okay, so now that we have it,
A large evidence locker. Locker number 5 is...
Yeah, I thought so. So here we go.
Locker number 5.
Dude. Okay, here we go.
All right, got it.
Okay.
If I ever need to find... They look sturdy enough. Wouldn't be...
Dictaphone.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry. She has enough to think about with everything that's been going on lately. With Sharon and Kathy. Anyway, I'm getting close to finding the source. I have a promising new theory.
The source of
It
what?
should be ready for a test soon.
Interesting. The attic, huh? The attic.
Hey, Kathy,
What?
Oh, here it is.
do you eat foot? I mean, food?
Absolutely not. I feed on human misery.
Oh my goodness.
Relax, Lenny. Yes, I do eat food.
Don't tell
oh,
me he has a
great.
foot fetish. Let's roast him.
I'm really busy right now. Maybe later.
Oh, okay. See ya.
So now we head on back to the Rain residence. Let's head up to the attic.
I should probably ask Grandma first.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, hello, dear.
Man, this makes me miss my own grandma.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
Would you mind if I took a look in the attic?
I suppose it would do no harm. Come with me.
Thanks, Grandma.
You're welcome, dear. Be careful now.
Nothing. The bulb must be burned out.
Oh, this music's very eerie. I like it. Go downstairs and remove the light bulb from the table lamp. There's the source of a bulb.
Free light bulb. Score.
Do people even say score anymore? Okay, so now I replace it with this. Yoink.
There we go.
And now we turn it on. What should we examine? I don't recall this being in the original Kathy Rain game. Got yourself some
Various books
shelves.
and office supplies. An electronic metal detector. An industrial-sized jug of detergent. Decades-old coffee. Lovely.
Yeah, you don't want to drink that. Let's check out the book.
A thick book about math.
Math?
Mr. Bear! How did you get all the way up there? Good idea.
You just keep watch. I'll do the searching.
Papers.
Just some old bills. Nothing interesting. An old typewriter covered in cobwebs.
It requires a combination. Locked briefcase. Now there's a hint to this. Oops, you gotta rewind it. Just like any tape thing.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I just with Shat anyway. I have a promising new theory.
That's one clue. The 3 red roses, 1 blue violet, 2 yellow tulips, and there's something in the math book that we need to look at.
Not now.
What do you mean, not now? Oh, is it because I have the thing up? Here we go. The secrets of infinite numbers. 3 red roses. Oh, these are prime numbers. Okay, this is a little tricky. 1 blue violet. Now, what did that thing say again? 3 red. I think it's the first 3 numbers on each, which were 3 red roses. The first 3 numbers you see here. 1 blue violet. The first number you see here is 1. And the first 2 numbers you see from 2 yellow tulips. The first 2 numbers you see here, 3, 1. So therefore, 2, 3, 3, 5, 1, 3, 1.
Yes.
There we go. Is there anything else? Apparently not. What's this?
Let's see
Envelope.
what's in here.
Let's see what's in the envelope, yeah.
There were 2 pictures, a newspaper clipping, a key, and a tape inside. Oh, and a single copper penny, too, for some reason.
You've reached the Rain residence. Leave a message after the beep. Hello, Joseph, Mrs. Rain. It's me, Charles. I thought I'd give you a call. Erica just had her firstborn. It's a boy. Thankfully, he looks nothing like his father. Listen, I was thinking maybe you'd like to come and visit. And what about your little Kathy? Maybe she wants to see the baby. Well, anyways, I hope to see you soon. All the best. Bye.
You people make me sick. We're never coming back. Don't call, don't write.
What? This escalated
Ever
quickly.
try to contact us, I will call the police.
That escalated quickly.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Joseph, you there? It's me, Cocky. It happened to me, too. You're the only one I trust now. Just call me back as soon as you can.
I wonder who this Cocky is.
Alrighty, let's head on downstairs.
Oh,
Let's see here. What should I show to Grandma? The picture of the...
Looks overexposed. I can't. There's probably some way to enhance this back.
Let's see what she knows.
Look at this photo I found in the locked briefcase.
Goodness, I haven't seen that picture in years. This was taken when Joseph was stationed at McConnell Air Force Base. That's him right there on the left.
What about the other 2?
I don't remember the name of the smiling man in the back. The gentleman on the right was Joseph's best friend, Charles Wade.
Charles Wade. Maybe he's cocky.
Do you know anything about this story, Grandma?
Not much, dear. It was the saddest thing. The girl was only 16 years old. We never really knew the family. They preferred to keep to themselves.
Do you remember their names?
Let me think. I'm awfully sorry, dear. I just can't recall.
That's quite all right, Grandma. I was just wondering why Grandpa would have wanted to save this.
Joseph was always deeply affected by the tragedy of others. Perhaps he wanted to do something for the family to ease their pain. In any case, he didn't speak to me about it.
Okay. Tragic story. I wonder why Grandpa saved this. Grams, can you tell me anything about this picture?
It looks awfully bright. Perhaps something was wrong with the camera.
Yeah, maybe. I should try to figure something out tomorrow at the university. Does the nickname Cocky mean anything to you?
Sounds vaguely familiar. It reminds me of the aviator call signs Joseph and his friends gave one another. Joseph was vigilante. I can't count the number of times he got into trouble for breaking the rules. To this day, I have no idea how he always managed to land on his feet.
Chili roasted pistachios. Ooh, they're spicy.
Must be hereditary, given the things I've gotten away with.
They're tasty,
Every
but
time
they're
I
spicy.
wake up, I am genuinely surprised that I'm not in jail.
I'm sure it's not that bad, dear.
But to get back to the subject, you don't have any idea of who this Cocky is?
I'm afraid not, but the Air Force might be a good place to start.
What can you tell me about Charles Wade?
Well, I do know he has made quite a name for himself since he and Joseph went to war together. Apparently, he came up with some brilliant piece of engineering for the airplanes. They use it everywhere now.
Any idea how to get in touch with him?
I'm afraid not, dear. I haven't seen him for years.
Oh, that's very spicy.
He and Joseph grew apart.
Gotta grab a drink
before
after
you
this.
were born.
Any
Another
particular
drink.
reason for that?
Oh, not that I know of.
Can you tell me anything about McConnell Air Force Base?
It's not very far from Conwell Springs. Joseph was stationed there for some time during the war. I believe they're still training young pilots there today.
So, when did Grandpa enlist in the Air Force?
Oh, it was barely past the honeymoon when Joseph left to fight in that terrible war, together with his best friend Charles and my brother Andrew. Those were nerve-wracking years. I was so worried I thought I would burst. Every short visit from Joseph was a joy, but he kept going. When I told Joseph about being pregnant with your father, he finally realized that enough was enough. He had done his duty. Shortly thereafter, he returned to a quiet farmer's life in this very house, helping your great-grandfather with the crops until he passed.
Do you know anything about a young girl drowning around here?
Oh, yes. It was the saddest thing. She was only 16. We never really knew the family. They preferred to keep to themselves.
Do you remember the name of the girl or her family?
I'm awfully sorry, dear. I just can't recall.
That's okay, Grandma. I was just wondering why Grandpa would have wanted to save this.
Joseph was always affected by the tragedy of
Pardon
others.
me.
Perhaps he wanted to do something for the family. In any case, he didn't speak to me about it.
Well, gotta go, Grams.
Bye, Kathy.
Search the phone book for Charles Wade.
No Charles
Nope.
Wade in here. Was worth a shot, but being rich and famous and all, I guess he's got a hidden number. No hit for Wade Industries either, but it was kind of a long shot for them to have an office in this small county anyway.
should try to get a hold of him some other way.
McConnell
All right,
AFB.
got it.
Wait, where are the... Ah, I see you.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi. I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
Do you know anything about what happened to Joseph Rain in '81?
I know that he was no longer stationed here at the base at that time. He'd left the Air Force decades earlier. But as a Conwell Springs citizen, sure, I've heard the rumors just like everybody else. How he was found by the sheriff all messed up, walking out of the woods with some kind of unexplained brain damage.
Any theory as to what he was doing out there?
I'm afraid not, ma'am. But I'm positive that it had nothing to do with this base or our operations here.
Okay. What can you tell me about his service at McConnell?
That's spicy,
Well,
sorry.
Joseph Rain is a legend around here. His pile of metals weighs more than my car. I
Ooh,
was fortunate enough
that's
to
very
meet him before
spicy,
he suffered
sorry.
his injury, and I must say, what an inspiring man. I'm positive that he would have made General if he'd stuck around.
Any idea of why he quit? He looks so happy in the pictures from the war.
Oh, your family, ma'am?
Granddaughter.
Well, then I'm sorry for your loss. I heard about his recent passing.
Appreciate it, buddy. So, about him quitting.
I shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but some say the war broke him. PTSD. Me? I don't think so. When I met him, he had this aura about him, like he wasn't afraid of anything. Maybe it was just guilt. He ended a lot of lives, but that's just me speculating.
Gotcha. Thanks for the thoughts. Do you recognize the aviator call sign, Cocky?
Afraid not, ma'am. I know all the call signs here, and I'm positive it's not one of them.
This isn't current, though. It might have been used as early as World War II.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't keep any official records of calls.
Interesting.
The only option I can think of is to get a hold of somebody who was around back then.
That is very
Any
interesting.
suggestions?
The only person I can think of who is still alive would be Charles Wade.
The billionaire. He was stationed at McConnell?
He was, up until the point when he founded Wade Industries in the 60s. I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly asked us not to provide his contact details to anyone.
Is there any way you could make an exception? I really need to talk to Mr. Wade.
Oh, can do. I can't really help you out unless you have some sort of official business.
I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan. I'm calling from Conwell Springs Sheriff's Department.
Nice try. Do you know what caller ID is? You can clearly see that
Busted.
you're calling from the station. Goodbye.
Damn, I can't pull that off if I call from here.
So I got the call from the station. Not sure why we're visiting the cemetery, but I guess it wouldn't hurt. Ernest Johnson, Anne Blackwell, Benjamin Hayward, Shane L. Stevens, Lily
All right,
Myers.
This is the right date. Looks like her name was Lily Myers. I should try to get a hold of her family.
I'm guessing that's the drowned girl. What's the kid doing here all by
I wonder
himself?
What that kid is
Yeah.
doing here all alone.
Yeah, you gotta catch a cold. Or your parents, kiddo.
Hey, kid.
Hi yourself.
What are you doing?
None of your business.
Oh, he's got some lip.
I like you, kid. You're not here alone, right? Where's your mom?
Oh, she's around.
I don't see her.
You must be blind or something.
I'll go look for your mom, okay? Don't go anywhere.
Oh.
Whatever.
I think I know what he means. Around, as in buried. If my theory's correct... Yep. We just talked to a ghost, ladies and gentlemen. And non-binary peeps.
Guess he found his mom.
Or he's a ghost. And we ride off. So now we head on back to the sheriff's station. It's coffee time again, yep. Distraction. Dang, that poor plant. Oh, I didn't even notice there was a bulletin board. I didn't even notice that bulletin board there.
Computer monitor. Probably recovered stolen goods. There's no way small-town cops would be that up-to-date with the modern world. An axe, a sledgehammer, and some other heavy tools. Brilliant idea to leave those lying around next to evidence lockers and locked cells.
She has a point. Ah, there's the blue phone, of course. Now I have no excuse. I am a cop. Or that's what my caller ID says, at least.
I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Would you happen to know how to reach him?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly asked us not to provide his contact details to anyone.
Is there any way you could make an...
Okay, and...
I do...
I can see that you're actually calling from the station. You say you're a cop? You don't sound like a cop.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? It's just because I'm a woman, right? Women don't belong in law enforcement? Is that what you're saying? That's so sexist.
Now that's hardly what...
Do you have any idea what I have to go through every day? Nobody takes me seriously. The dirty looks, the sexual innuendos,
Relax, okay? I'll check the files. It's 555-7641.
Thanks, buddy.
Wade residence?
Hi, this is Kathy Rain. I'm calling for Charles Wade.
He doesn't live here anymore. What's this about? What do you want with my father?
I'd just like to have a quick word with Mr. Wade. It's about my grandfather, Joseph Rain.
You're 20 years late, girl. My father has neither time nor energy to deal with you people.
But...
This conversation is over. Unless my father explicitly says he wants to talk to you, it's not going to happen.
Well...
What a stuck-up, overclass witch. Well, she hasn't heard the last from me. I'm going to talk to that old man one way or another.
Let's go talk to Grandma. I didn't even get to see what kind of tea she's drinking.
There are a few things I need to ask you.
Very well.
Let's talk about Lily Myers.
I found out that the drowned girl's name was Lily Myers. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Oh, how could I forget? Sue, Jack, and their children, Lily and Nathan.
Do they still live around here?
Mother and son do. I see them in town from time to time. They live somewhere near the lake.
But not the father?
No. He disappeared not long after Lily took her own life.
Whoa, she killed herself. That's news to me.
Oh, that girl had been troubled for years. Truman made an official statement later. It was no accident.
I see. Do you know how I can reach the family?
Not really, dear. Like I said, they tend to keep to themselves.
The Myers family. Let's ask about
I don't
that.
see a reason to ask her about that.
Oh, right. We have to go to the
Well, gotta go. Bye.
phone book.
All right, found an address.
Found an address. Okay, we've got a new location, so we're gonna stop by that
I can see someone moving in 55 degrees.
Yes? Can I help you?
I hope so. My name's Rain. Kathy Rain.
Joseph's girl. The one they sent away.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, what do you want?
I had some questions about your daughter, Lily.
Well, you know what? I don't have any answers, girl. Lily was precious, special. Lily died. That's all there is.
My grandfather came to see you, right? To ask about her?
Maybe he did. I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not asking for much, Mrs. Myers.
Then clearly you have no idea what it's like losing a child. Goodbye.
That's not how... Care to join me for a smoke, Mrs. Myers?
Well, I'm gonna have to think about it. Well, I suppose one smoke can't hurt.
And that's when he realized it was his own bong.
Oh my, oh now that was a good one. You know what, Kathy? You're okay. Sorry for being such a cranky old bag before. I get a short fuse when I run out of smokes.
Now that's an understatement. Good thing I had my morning smoke, otherwise we would have had a fist fight on our hands.
Oh, it's getting chilly. Why don't we head inside? Now, this here's my boy Nathan. He's special. Nate, be polite and say hello to Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi there, big guy.
Drawing?
Oh yeah? What are you drawing?
The nice red man.
You mean Santa?
No, the nice red man.
Now, what did I say about raising your voice at strangers?
Sorry, Mama. I'll be nice. The red man is nice.
Don't mind him. He gets so absorbed in his drawings thanks to that wild imagination of his, just like his sister.
Who is the red man, I wonder?
So you wanted to ask me about Lily?
Yeah. Do you mind telling me what happened when my grandfather came to see you?
Well, he knocked on my door a few years after Lily had passed away. I didn't know Joseph too well myself, but I'd heard of him and the good he'd done for the other people around here. So I let him in. He started asking a bunch of questions about Lily, like if I was absolutely sure that it was suicide.
And what did you say?
The truth. That she was depressed and had been for a long time. I had no doubts about what happened.
All right. Anything else?
Well, he was weirdly curious about her paintings.
Lily painted?
Yep, that's one of hers right there on the wall.
Oh wow,
I
that's
see,
pretty.
It's beautiful. So, in what way was he curious?
He asked if Lily had painted anything odd or strange. I didn't really get what he was after, but I let him have a look at her work. He spent some time browsing through them, and then he wrote something down on a piece of paper, thanked me, and left.
Huh. Any idea of what he could have seen?
Not really. I had the paintings all lined up. Could have been any of them.
Would you mind showing them to me?
Well, I would if I could, but This is the only one I have left. I sold the rest many years ago to this weirdo art collector.
Art collector.
Tell me about this art collector person.
Rich, fancy looking, in his 50s or thereabouts. I'd say he'd be around 70 now if he's still alive. He knocked on that door one day with a wad of cash in his hand. $5,000. He wanted everything that Lily so much as touched with a brush.
Huh. Did he say why?
Nope, but I got the feeling that most of that dough was paid so he could avoid any questions. I took the money. I still had Nathan to support.
Did the stranger give you his name?
No. Well, his face was far from forgettable, though. Big nose, bright blue eyes, looked black Irish. He had a thick black mane, turning gray, no beard.
All right, Sue. Thanks. So, tell me about Lily's art.
It used to be about cheerful things, landscapes, animals, bright colors. But as she drifted further into depression, she started painting horrible things, death and decay. And the last few pieces looked like something out of a nightmare.
That's awful. Did Lily ever get any recognition for her art?
Not really. Except from the guy I told you about who bought most of her paintings.
Mind telling me what Lily was like, Sue?
I'd be happy to. She was Nathan's older sister by 2 years. Lily was like any girl growing up, normal, happy, talking about school, boys, and what. And she and Nathan were close back then. When Lily was 10, she started drawing. Oh, we didn't have much, really, and so she used what she could. Once I even caught her scribbling on toilet paper. On her 12th birthday, we gave Lily a thick sketchbook with an assortment of pencils. She was ecstatic. That was the happiest I'd ever seen her. From that day, drawing became her life. Eventually, her art teacher at school helped her to get started with oil painting. When Lily was 15, something changed. At first, I thought it was just usual teen angst, but no, this was something different. She started going out, disappearing for long periods of time. She locked herself in when painting. She never used to do that. I tried everything. Counseling, support groups, antidepressants. Nothing worked. About a year later, she just gave up. And well, you know the rest.
I'm sorry, Sue. That must have been unimaginable.
Thanks, darling, but it's been a while now. I've learned to live with it.
You know, I've been through something similar. My mom. She never killed herself, but, well, she came close.
That's a damn shame. I heard about her problems. Is she doing any better now?
Better isn't the word I'd use. I had to put her in a place where she couldn't hurt anyone, including herself.
Yeah, life ain't easy for any of us. Flip a few coins along the way, and I could have ended up somewhere like that myself. I'm awfully sorry things went that way for you, Ma. Anyhow.
Thanks, Sue. Taking it one step at a time. What do you do to support the two of you?
A little bit of this and that. Got me some cash saved up, too. Nathan helps out when he can.
What happened to your husband, if you don't mind me asking?
You could say he didn't quite cope as well as I did with what happened to Lily. He got himself a death wish after what happened to her, started drinking and getting into all sorts of trouble. 5 years left for him in the joint now. Been there for 15.
Man, that must be rough for you.
Oh, we're doing just fine without him. Aren't we, Nate?
Mama takes good care of us.
Mama sure does.
I don't need to ask. Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather? How he ended up in a wheelchair?
Stroke, wasn't it? At least that's what I heard.
Not necessarily. There are some divided opinions about it.
Now that I think about it, that whole ordeal happened to him not long after he came here.
How long?
A week, maybe, at the most.
Does the name Charles Wade mean anything to you?
Well, he's some big-time businessman, ain't he?
Yeah, he owns a large company.
That about sums up what I know about the fella.
I don't need to.
Yeah, I guess we've asked her everything. Oh yeah, the soldiers.
Hey, Sue, do you recognize any of these men?
Well, there's Joseph Rain. Always so handsome. I had such a crush on him back in the day. And... no way. That's him.
Oh,
The man who
hello.
bought the paintings. He's much younger here, but there's no mistaking that hair and nose.
Oh, we got a lead all right.
I'm positive, little cat. That's the guy who walked into this cabin with $5,000 in cash.
That's very helpful, Sue. Thanks. Ugh. Another question for the elusive Mr. Wade. It's getting late. Hey, you're still up.
I was wondering when you'd show up. How did it go?
Long story. I found out about some stuff that happened when I was a kid.
Wow, what a mystery. So what's the plan now?
I don't know yet, but I'll figure something out.
What about this Charles Wade? You still haven't talked to him? And that strange bright picture you showed me? Those tapes? Listen, I know this guy.
Eileen, relax. We can talk about it tomorrow, okay? Oh, it's way too late now.
Oh, I
Or
couldn't
nah,
possibly
I think
sleep
I'll
now.
end
I'm way
after
too excited.
day 2 and I'll raid out.
Well, that makes one of us. Nighty.
Good night, cat.
I'll save after this.
Hey, Kathy, wake up!
Ugh, you are so lucky there are no sharp objects near this bed.
Guess what? I got an idea.
Please tell me it involves you taking a sabbatical.
Haha, so you found all this evidence, right? Pictures, tapes, and stuff?
I guess. Why?
Well, as you know, I have a computer. And I know this hacker guy, Dave, and... oh, never mind. I'll just write you a note. You go back to sleep.
Seriously, Eileen, sometimes I just marvel at how your brain works.
I know, right?
Oh, I don't remember this being in the original. That night, Kathy dreams. Oh.
Are you sure you want to do this, Catherine?
I do. No, this is definitely new.
If you think there's any chance you would change your mind.
I'm sure, Doctor. Just get it out of me. But please, don't tell my mom.
I'm sorry, but we have to do that. It's the law.
Get what out of you?
It's none of her business. It's my choice to make.
I think I know what this
I
is
have
about.
enough shit going on with her already. This would just add fuel to the fire.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do.
Fine. Let's just get this over with then.
Right this way.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious what's going on there. I can't save yet. Let's wait till this dialogue finishes.
Ugh, I hate that dream.
Or was that in the original? I don't even remember. It's been a long time. I don't really remember it, though. There's a lot I don't remember.
I guess Eileen went to class. I probably should too. Nah.
Maybe that's why she has, she was always very, on guard around people of the faith. Because, I'll just let you put 2 and 2 together there. They feel, she feels like they would judge her for what she did. I'm just guessing. I feel like that makes a lot of sense though. But anyway, I'm gonna end this game for now. Thank you all for stopping by, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Have a wonderful day.